So just a little update. My last big video was saying how I had put in my retirement date at work and that my house was on the market and that when I sell my house, I will be moving to Thailand. I'm going to sell everything and move out of the country. And I have had my house on the market for 90 days and I just got an offer. So this is really happening. And there is, of course, a contingency period where the buyers will do their inspection and they could back out in the first couple of weeks if they felt they needed to. So it's not a done deal yet, but as the deal is offered, I would have a closing date in about a month exactly. So this is a big deal. This is real. I had kind of been in a limbo state for the last 90 days because I had no idea when and if the house was going to sell. And so I've obviously been keeping all my furniture and everything in the house because I'm living in the house, and not knowing when the house is going to be sold, I don't want to start emptying the house of everything until I know for sure. So I am feeling a lot of feelings, and I absolutely 1,000% know that I'm making the right decision to do this. But I have to be practical and gentle with myself and understand that I'm going to have a lot of big feelings. My dog apparently has a lot of big feelings too, because he's not wanting to be quiet. Come here. Come on. Oh. One moment, please. Come here. Okay. All right. Hold still. So, yes, a lot of big feelings. And I must admit, one of them is fear, and one of them is sadness, and one of them is that feeling that, oh my God, this amazing thing is about to happen. I hope nothing goes wrong. I hope I don't get sick or die or hurt myself or anything major like that that's going to stop me from doing what I want to do. I will still be in town until November because my son's getting married in early November, but that is the timeline. And so I don't know if any of you have sold your house before, but living in a house when you're trying to sell it can be nerve-wracking. I feel like my house is my safe space, and now I am allowing strangers to come into my safe space when I'm not here and walk through my house and see my things. And I also have been doing a very good job of preparing for all the showings by making it look like a model home as much as I can, which means no blankets laying over the couches, no bath mats, no towels hanging in the bathroom, no dirty clothes in sight, sweep the floors again, mop the floors, all of those things before every showing. So kind of gotten it into a routine, but what often happens is there would be weeks that would go by with no showings, and then I would become complacent and wasn't doing the whole full house clean every single day. So then when I did get another showing, I'd have to take a longer amount of time to get everything ready. Because I have the dog, I can't just have the house show ready in the morning and go off to work. I have to leave the blankets on the couch so that the dog doesn't, make them dirty. And then I have to come home from the office, do my zhuzhing and my cleanup and my model home readiness, and take the dog and get in the car go out to a park or wherever for, you know, an hour or so, however long it takes for the showing to take place, and you know, and then come back home. So it's a little bit more complicated having this little guy. But it's been a good experience. Before I put the house on the market, I did a major decluttering. I finally had to get a friend, or actually pay somebody who is a professional organizer, decorator type person, who worked with me, you know, for 4 hours at a time to get these rooms decluttered and cleaned out and ready for showing. So I'm very grateful for that, and I think the lesson from that is you just have to know when you're too overwhelmed to do things yourself. The previous 4 years has been death, death, and death, and death from people that were close to me. It's not funny, but a lot of shit went down in the last 4 years, and I've been dealing with it very well, but maybe I'm not supposed to deal with it very well. And so I've had and continue to have off and on my periods of depression, brain fog, lack of motivation, just like a really hard time cutting through the overwhelm. And also I have a really hard time asking for help. So I have, through these last several months, been able to reach out and ask for help and ask for professionals, pay people to come do things that I just don't have the capacity to do. Even though I should be able to do them, it just comes a point where you have to admit to yourself that you don't have the capacity to do certain things. And if you want them done, you need to call for help. So this has been a big lesson in this whole process. And so right now I just wanted to come on and give an update of where I'm at. And I am committed to posting a little bit more frequently. And I'm not going to keep you too long, but I just wanted to give you an update, and I will keep you posted as the deal progresses, and come back next time to find out where I'm going to live in the meantime after I sell my house and before I move to Thailand. So that's going to be a whole new adventure. So hit like and subscribe if you have any interest in this content, and I'll see you next time.